Hey guys, I'm back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a mob spawner. It is a darkness mob spawner because, of course, mobs spawn in the dark and in caves and stuff. So this basically utilizes that power, creates a man-made cave, and then it also makes it to where all the mobs fall down into a chute, and then they fall so far that they die. And then that creates, and then that makes it easier to, and that makes it to where you can just collect all their drops right in one spot without having to hit them. But you can do a couple of modifications to this to make it to where you can get XP 2 from just one hit kill. So first of all, you want to create a tower that's 4x4 and has a 2x2 gap. And you want to create it about 30 blocks in height. I made mine, I don't know exactly, I just counted up to like 20 and then just put a couple of blocks on top of that. And then you want a two-way entrance, a 2x2 entrance, gosh. And then you want the mobs will fall down here. There's drops will be right in here, so you can just like AFK outside for a little bit, because if you do stand right in front, right when the skeletons drop, right when they get right in this area, they'll shoot you and then they'll die like immediately. So you want to like AFK outside for a little bit, and then let me turn it to day actually. And then when they is that I can't explain words for this. What is this? This is the only water in my world, so I guess that's why, because I don't know. Okay, and then what you do is that will help them collect drops. So what you want to do is when you get to the top, you'll see something like this. And it'll just be a whole way down there. When you get to the top, you see something like this. You want to count 1, and then I'm just digging because it makes it. I can't do anything else because it's in the ground. So you want to dig. Not dig. On there, you would be standing on 1 block. So you want to go 7 blocks back. So that would make it 8 blocks, including this block. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you want, like, you would build, but I have to break blocks first. And you want to do that on the center of every side. And then that makes it to where the water doesn't, to where they fall into water, and then the water pushes them into the hole, which then lets them die. So you want to make sure that it's 7 blocks in length. By doing that, you want to put water, and the water you can just keep there if it's perfectly fine, but if not, you want to keep going back a little bit farther. Because if you do it wrong, you'll have mobs just going in here, and then they'll go on their way down, and they'll probably drown in the water, and that would just look ugly. And you want to do this on each side, like I did over here, and you want to place 2 blocks behind it, and then after that you want to connect them all with cobblestone. And wow, that sounded horrible. So with the building block that you're going to be using, you want to get a lot of that building block, at least like almost an inventory full, because it takes a lot of cobblestone to cover this, to make it, and to make the walls, and to make this tower. It takes, like, I've made this in survival a lot. You want to be well set, because you're gonna be having a hard time if you have most of your mob spawner covered, and then you die or something, and you no, sorry, if you have most of your mob spawner covered and then it falls, and then I cannot speak today. Okay, and then you have most of it covered except for a couple of blocks, and then you have to go back, and then you have to fall back down because you don't have enough blocks. So then you come back up, and then there's a billion mobs spawned, and there's not enough, and then you have to work inside, and then you have to work outside, covering the rest of it with mobs and stuff trying to get at you, which would be horrible. I just love how the squids are spawning just because there's water. I want to try something. Actually. Let's see how many squids spawn there. Okay. None yet. So what you want to do after this is you want to just build a wall. You want to build it, you want to go up 3, but you only want to make it too high because Endermen aren't really that good because when they hit the water, they don't like water, so they'll just teleport down to the ground and they'll probably come around and try to kill you if you look at them. And you want to build 3 up all the way on the walls, and then on the third block you want to make your roof. And that's able to make it to where there's enough darkness for mobs to spawn. And then there's also, the mobs are the only mobs that will spawn in this are, zombies, skeletons, creepers, spiders, and yeah, that's it. So that's what'll spawn in here. They'll all fall down the chute. What'll happen is they'll get pushed in by the water. They'll get pushed in by the water, and after the water pushes them enough, then they'll be like, ah. Then they'll be like, ah, and die. And then you can just AFK outside and then collect their mob drops when it's done. But make sure you wait about like 4 minutes, because every 5 minutes, all the entities, well, not entities, but all the blocks entities like that, all the entities like that, they can't, they will despawn. And it includes any entity, like your mob drops, yeah. So, that was pretty much all I wanted to show you today. Hope you like this, and another thing you can do is, you can go like that, and then you can keep building, but then you can place your water back. You can place your water back here, and then it'll flow, and make it only 7 blocks long, so that when it flows, it hits this, and then hits this, goes down, and then recharges itself, so that it goes all the way over here. You can do that as many times as you wanted. I tried making it to where it went up like 20 times. That is something you do not want to do. That took me maybe 4 or 5 hours to just make the platform and put the water in. And I didn't even get to making the roof because I was like, okay, this thing is going to take a billion years to make, so I just quit. So I just, really, Ryan. So I just quit the game and then deleted the map and then started a whole new map. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you today. Have a good day. Like, subscribe, favorite. Goodbye. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down. Freestyle down. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down. Freestyle down.